Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Life Be Life'n. I'm your host, Sanice, and that is
Yen.
Yes, girl.
We are back. Episode 2. What it do?
All right. So let's talk about where we at in life, girl. I mean, we here first,
We're alive.
We're alive. God has woken us up. Thank you, Lord, for your grace.
Thank you for your
mercy over our
your
life.
mercy, your patience,
Yes.
God. Thank you for it all. Ooh, Jesus, because we would destroy our life.
And girl,
We would destroy it.
You know
if
how many
do
times
it on
we
our
just
own,
be doing stuff?
You
ever just be doing stuff and just be like,
how did I end up here?
And then it be like, you know what? Sometimes I be praying to God and they'll be like, Lord, I just don't understand how you continue to just bless me. Like, I really feel like I do have a blessed life. Like, of course we all go through stuff. But I be thanking God.
I got a blessed life. I'm living a
He
blessed
be taking care of us, man. Like,
I feel sorry for some of y'all that don't know him.
I know.
Oh, I hope after y'all tune into this podcast, y'all get to know him. Because when I tell you, that man is good.
It is.
He is so good. I lack nothing. Like, even though when it looks like I don't have nothing, I lack nothing. I don't have to worry about a lot of things you people have to worry about.
Exactly. See, too many people feel like if you have a lot of stuff, that means you are up in life. Baby, no. I'll prioritize peace. I'd rather have peace and have nothing else. Baby, I can be butt naked in the street as long as I got the peace of God.
As long as I got the peace.
All right, I got to be butt naked in the street. That's a little dramatic.
Girl, why would you be butt naked in the street?
I don't know. That was a little dramatic.
Is it peaceful, though, to be butt naked?
Because really, I hate clothes. I hate clothes so much. Y'all, I really wear clothes for other people. Like, put on a bra. I put bras. All right, excuse me. I literally wear bras for other people, not for me.
That is facts. If I could walk around with no bra all day.
I wish y'all fellas understood the bra phenomenon.
And the panties.
Baby, you ever just forget you done got home, right? You chilling and all that, and you just still feel like, dang.
I feel just like it's a bondage.
And then I be like, I got on a dang on bra. And when I
no, that's the first thing that come off. I thought you was talking about panties.
No, because sometimes I be forgetting.
No, I don't forget to take my bra off. As soon as I get in the house. I don't know about y'all, but the relief that I feel when my bra comes off, girl.
All right, y'all. We're gonna stop being foolish because see, we're already off track, off topic already. I just had to get it out. I'm just saying.
No,
that's about a piece though. That freedom.
Ooh, no pet. That naked.
What you about to say?
I don't care because we're practicing transparency, right?
Absolutely.
So Aunt Flo was in town, right?
Right.
And I told myself, I was just texting my homegirl, and I was like, girl, the way I'm laid up in this bed naked on my period.
Baby.
Ashamed of myself.
Because, like, you wildin'.
Why you don't have no panties on?
What are you doing?
No, I don't. Listen.
Oh, girl.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Man, now I'll be that daggone free. On my Aunt Flo, I at least have the underwear on. And then I really be hating that.
No, I can't do the underwear. It's something. It's made it a habit to be naked when I'm in the bed.
Ooh,
that
I'm not crying.
Anything. Why is this so exclusive?
It's so silly. Hey, girl. Okay,
yeah, making my business. That was ridiculous. I said that's ridiculous.
You
need to put some goddamn panties on, cause why?
You ever be cussing yourself out like, girl,
you just why are you in this bed like this?
Like, you just be doing
just doing something.
Oh God!
Put some clothes on and put some panties on, girl.
Yeah, but the most rewarding thing about life is when you can laugh. Y'all, cause look at me. I look like a fool. Why am I over here crying? Play too much. We're supposed to be talking about where we are in life.
Yeah, we are. Okay, we're back on track now.
For real.
How you feeling though?
I feel good. I guess that's why I'm crying too. Why I'm laughing, because I just feel good.
How is life treating you these days?
Life, let's see. Life is good. I'm still on this journey of patience and stuff because we all desire things in life. But honestly, I can say with this walk with God, I'm at peace and I'm good. I'm not anxious about, certain things anymore. I've released control, I just ask, like, sometimes, like, when I get caught up in those things that I want in life, because I'm on a journey with this housing stuff, y'all. Y'all know the market is so horrible. It's so horrible, man. Like, these interest rates are ridiculous. So that's like one of the biggest things that I'm going through right now is just navigating this housing market, trying to get a home.
Mm-hmm.
Because, baby, I'm about to be 30 and I'm at home. Mm-hmm. But I'm not ashamed about it either. Like you talked about before, just in our conversation, I'm not ashamed about it because we got to think about it. Look at times. Times different. Mm-hmm. I never thought when I came home from college that I'll still be home right here. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, because you know what? You really got to be careful with your words. Because I actually do remember. I just thought about it. I remember I told my mama, girl, I ain't going nowhere until I get a husband or get a man.
You told her that?
I told her that. And look at me, still.
And ain't got no husband. And waiting.
Right, so that's why I'm still at home. Because I don't put it out there.
The power of the tongue.
For real. No, but God is good. Mm-hmm. And He going to help me get in this home. But one thing I can't say, I'm proud of myself because I know I want this thing. I've been doing everything that I need to do. I've saved a lot of money. And so in future episodes, guys, when we talk about finances and things like that, I can just share my own personal journey of how I've been able to save a lot, been at home and budgeting. Like, I still have bills. Just because you're at home don't mean you don't have bills. And I am blessed to be able to say that I do have my bills on auto pay just because of how I budget. I count all my money has somewhere to go. Mm-hmm. And just being able to do that, just rewarding. So that's why I say I just feel good, like I'm at peace. God is good. I do desire a relationship, something serious at some point. But then I just thought about it too. I'm like, Lord, I've always, there was times where I really was just like, oh, I want to be in a long-term relationship and have the house and all that. But then at the same time, with the things that we've been doing, like with the releasing the podcast and stuff like that, if I had that stuff before, this probably wouldn't happen.
Yeah. I agree with you 100%. But that's why I said, like, I don't know, for some reason I said I have to fulfill my or just even get on that journey,
right?
With my purpose in order for me to meet my purpose mate and my partner. Yeah, I definitely feel like if I would have had that, because a lot of my friends, all of my friends actually are, in relationships or married. I do have like a couple single friends, mm-hmm. but they get married and have kids, and I couldn't imagine, having 3 or 4 kids running around with a husband. That's draining sometimes, because that's your main focus, mm-hmm. and then you're trying to start a business or, and put some stuff out. It can be a little hard, and it might, kind of discourage you to. Mm-hmm.
But see, that's why this had to happen. This had to happen, and this had to be our ministry and our calling, because mm-hmm. we both. It was crazy, like when we first talked about doing this thing, we've been on a similar path. Mm-hmm. You have a kid, I don't. However, what I'm saying, like our journey and things that we've gone through.
It aligns.
It aligns. Yeah. It aligns. And like I said, if I had those things that I desired before, that's why I'm able to have a peace, because I released my own thoughts. Yeah. Like, I stopped trying to want to hurry up and do this and that. And I rather, like you said in our last episode, I want God's will. Mm-hmm. If it's not what He wants from me, I don't want it.
Exactly.
Because what He has always exceeds our expectations.
Exactly.
A lot of times we still think small. And what we think, God has a whole grander plan. So when things don't fall into place and things like that, we be like, ugh. And then when God bless you, you be like, dang, I thought so small.
Yeah.
And He give you more than what you asked for.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So guess what? When I had my thoughts about what kind of house and all this other stuff, I've had times where I put in offers and things not working out. But I was like, you know what, Lord? I know. And so me knowing the power of the tongue, I profess and I know. I say, Lord, I know that you already have my house. I'm just on a journey to get there.
Yeah.
I know that you have my husband. He's already there.
Yeah.
And so I'm just on that journey. So in this moment, continue to mold and shape me and change me so that when you bless me with those things, I'm prepared and equipped. Then I ask him, Lord, give me the capacity and give me the strength and the wisdom and the knowledge so that I won't fumble it.
Exactly.
A lot of times, we want stuff so badly, and when God, he'll go ahead and like, here,
and you go ahead and get it.
Think about it with our earthly parents. We'll beg them for something so bad, and then, they're like, no. Then you get it, and you don't even want it.
Yeah, it's not ugly, cracked up. It's not all cracked up. Yeah, what you thought it was gonna be.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think about that with God too, like our Heavenly Father. Like, we want something so bad, and then He'll let you. Like, you might want
you want that? Okay, I'm gonna give it to you.
Like, there's times where I'm pretty sure everybody done prayed about a relationship that was no good for you, and be like, Lord, just help me be with this person. Okay. And while you in there with this person, you over there still crying in your feelings, wondering why things not working out, because that's not what He called for you. He has something bigger and better.
Something better for you.
So I'm just in a great place, and it's still a journey, and taking things day by day. And I'm just most excited about, while I'm in this journey, while I'm doing this patient stuff, I'm excited about the work that God has allowed me to do. We got our podcast. Podcast is business. So just the things that we're doing are being able to be transparent and share our stories and stuff. I'm excited about this. Yeah. And then, shoot, hey, future husband, because you might be out there watching. So you just never know how God works.
Holla at your girl.
Period. So, like, where are you? Where would you say that you are right now?
Pretty much the same thing. Like, I'm at peace right now in life. I have a possible career where I'm working at, and I'm still trying to get my finances in order for me to purchase a home.
Right.
But my journey, I think the main important part of my journey is God and building that relationship with Him, because I've always known God. I was saved when I was like 11, 12 years old. That was my first time getting saved. So I know God. God has always been a part of my journey, always been a part of my life. But I didn't have that relationship with Him, and I didn't understand how important it was to build that relationship with God. And so when I started doing it last year and I got closer to Him, He started to reveal to me different things about myself and reveal to me, about my future. And that's where discernment come in too. A lot of people, I had this one friend, I was talking to him, he's married, and I was telling him, because he was complaining about, things in his marriage. And I was asking him questions like, on, your partner, like, do she believe in God? Do she have a relationship with God? Is, her life aligned with God's plan for y'all marriage and stuff like that? And he's asking me these things. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, because I have discernment, I hear from God. And he was like, how do you hear from God? I was like, building relationship with Him. You have to build that relationship in order to hear from Him, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people say they believe in God. Yeah, I trust God. I pray to God every day, but you don't have a relationship with Him. You're not listening. But listening comes with having that relationship.
It does.
Yeah.
It takes work.
So, that's pretty much my journey, building my relationship with God, get my finances in order, and, being able to purchase a home. I'm single, and I'm doing this alone, and it's important for me in my single season to really just trust God, with the process. Like, everybody wants companionship.
Right.
Everybody wants, to be loved, and, the end goal is to have a family and marriage.
Right.
However, I'm just blessed to say that, despite me having a son at a young age, I'm blessed to say that I didn't choose the wrong partner or build that marriage with the wrong person. And I think that's important, because a lot of people is in relationships that they ain't supposed to be in.
And not.
It's a lot of people that's in marriages they're not supposed to be in. They didn't even incorporate God in their decisions, and then wondering why they're waking up every day in hell. So, no, girl, for real, that's a real thing. And I'm enjoying, my single season. I'm enjoying this journey. I'm enjoying the season that I'm in, it is painful.
Right.
Not gonna say that it's not. However, it's peaceful because I
Ooh.
am learning and I'm growing, and God is molding me to be the person that He wants me to be.
Right.
And He's creating me in His image, and that's all I want.
Absolutely.
And that's where I'm at.
Better speak back, because let's talk about this single season, because both you and I are single right now. Probably, of course, you know, in that season, talking to people and things like that. And that's what people gotta think about. Like, how are you best stewarding your single season? And that's gonna play a big factor and role when He do allow you to be in a relationship, or when you put yourself in a relationship. That's people problem. Because I be thinking about it, I'm like,
put
you know,
yourself in that relationship.
They do.
Nobody told you to get in that relationship.
No.
And let me say this. A lot of y'all get caught up in the love. Yes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it feels good, you know.
Love for the butterflies. Because what is it?
It could be love too. You know, you fall in love with the wrong person. So that's that fleshly desire though.
But see, that's what I'm saying. See, you talking about the flesh. First, let's identify what is constituted as love.
I mean, everybody have their own definition of love. And I think that it's a real emotion that people feel, that, you know, you can fall in love with the wrong person. You know, it's emotion.
Yeah.
And it may not align with God's plan for your life, but it's still love. You can't negate the fact that, you know, that you have those strong feelings for that person and you want to see them succeed no matter what. That's real love.
No, I don't. Okay, so I'm not saying that that's not. I'm saying that sometimes people misplace love. Meaning that sometimes, like, there's nothing wrong with caring for somebody, but knowing what real love looks like. You know, yes, we have emotions and feelings. However, love in the aspect of what you're receiving back to is what I'm really getting at. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can feel like
we're just talking about that person loving us, though. In a sense.
Yeah, in a sense, because
I can't speak for them, but I can speak for my feelings.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, people need to understand, like, what love is, because you could feel like in your heart, there was plenty of times where I felt like I love someone. But if you really think about, in that moment, you felt like you felt those feelings, but was there love there within the relationship? Because a lot of times love be more like a strong lust. You could feel like, dang, why I got these strong feelings for this person? I feel like I really love them. But a lot of times, especially those things that don't last and things like that, of course there's going to be good times and you have your bad times, but a lot of times we don't even be in love with that person. We be in love with the ideas of
that
them.
person.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes before we enter into relationships, or in the midst of going through relationships or dating people, we need to, one, identify what does real love look like to you. Because in the Bible, love is kind, love is patience, and things like that. So even when you feel like, oh, I might feel this way about this person, but in the midst of the relationship, is there kindness? Is there patience? Is this person truly, like, do they have your best interest at heart? Because, I mean, there's times where people appear like they love you, but then really they be for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So,
but yeah, I consider the you know, whether it's reciprocated or not. Yeah. But I'm saying, you know, just for the natural feeling that you feel, like me, we're empaths, right? So naturally, if I say I love a person, because I don't use that term loosely, and I don't never, just because I'm in a relationship with a guy, I'm just going to tell him I love him. No, I always, you know, I take my time. There's plenty of people that said they love me first, and I never repeated it because I didn't feel it in that moment. But I think people love the way they know how to, because when you think about people that, you know, grow up with trauma, you know, not being raised by both their parents, they don't have that example of love, because you didn't have that mom, you didn't have that dad, so you just going off of based on what, you know, the past relationships you were in, and just probably what you see on TV. Like, what is your example to show you what love is? And I think us being an empath, it gives us, you know, the opportunity to kind of understand and navigate to why people treat us the way they do. But I'm, you know, my singleness is mainly because of me, because
Absolutely.
I know what I want and I know what I
that.
desire.
Yes.
And I know what God promised me too.
Absolutely.
I was raised by both my parents. My parents
Mhm.
are married. Not saying it was like the perfect marriage,
Right.
but the way my dad loved his daughters,
Mhm.
the way he treats me is an example of what love means
You
to
better
me.
speak that.
So
yeah,
that's what I look at, and that's what I think of, and that's why it's so easy for me to walk away from people.
yeah. And that is so beautiful though, because like my parents, they not together now, but I didn't lack love.
Yeah.
Because I still like got a great relationship with both my parents. Like, you know, they're not together or whatever, but the way that they love me, I know what love looked like. Even like both of my parents had remarried and things like that. Like the relationship that my dad and my stepmom have, baby, I understand, you know, and what I love about things that they've spoken about, you know, how they operate in their marriage is, you know, you as being like the head of the house, y'all two come first.
Yeah.
Y'all have to be on the same accord. And
Definitely.
Once y'all love is strong and strengthened, then you can love on the kids. Like it will flow down in everything that happens.
Yes.
And I want that.
Me too.
And so I love what you said. Like it allows you to walk away. Now there's times where we've been stuck, but it's that empathic part about us because we feel so deeply about people. And once we take on someone in our life and we start wanting more for you and things like that, that's how we get caught and we stay too long. But at the end of the day, I love that we as an individual have decided and know that God has told us and promised us something, and that we don't want to settle for that. We don't want to settle for less. Now it's been hard, and we definitely been in situations. And I can say on this continuous journey in this current single season, because you know, as you grow up, love gets different.
Yeah.
And you know, as you continue to grow, the things that you want, what you value in relationship and stuff, you know, you're a different person each time. And so, baby, I want it all.
Okay.
I want my best friend, you know, within my marriage.
That partnership.
You know, that partnership. I want somebody who can cover me. You know, like that's why when you was talking about having someone who with your friend, like in his marriage, do they have a relationship with God and things like are y'all values kind of aligned? Because I want a man that can cover me the same way I would naturally cover it. Because baby, I already been praying for you, my future husband. I do. I pray for you just in case, you know. So I want a man who desires to cover and pray for me too.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yes. That's the one thing I write in my prayer journal every day. I
Yes.
do pray for my husband every single day.
Yes.
And the most important thing I pray for is, do he have a relationship with God?
Yes.
And not only that, I do want a protector, a provider, and it's somebody that's going to support me. Nobody that's scared, that's timid. No, I need you. If you see me falling or I'm swaying, you're going to lay hands on me and you're going to pray over me or pray with me. You know, I need somebody that's going to be able to push me through and at any season that I'm in, whether, you know, it's good, bad, whatever. Like, I definitely need that partner that is just there, like spiritually. I don't want anybody that I have to question, like, and bring, like, not saying that I wouldn't find a guy that do believe in God, but just doesn't have a relationship. Not opposed to that, because again, those are the people that God go after anyway. The non-believers, you know, because us as believers, he hold us to a higher standard.
Absolutely.
He hold us accountable too.
Absolutely.
And he expect us to, you know, walk in that righteous path. But it do have people that are not, you know, that strong believer. You know, they believe in God, but they don't have a relationship with God. I'm not opposed to meeting that guy, but I do want somebody that is God fearing, and I would like somebody that does have that relationship with God.
Speak it. You know what's sad, and then you know, something that we will probably touch on in another episode is, you know, men, or I'm not gonna just say men, just us as millennials in the times and where we are, making having a relationship with God okay again or fun again. People get too caught up on the Christianity part of it or the religious part, but it's literally relationship. And then when you think about church is not just that building.
Mm-hmm.
Church are us. We are the church. People are the church. And so I just wish more of us, or, it would just be good. Or I love being able to see when there's a lot more of us who could talk about our relationships or walk, or whoever you're higher being. But, again, we believe in Jesus Christ.
Right.
But just having someone you look up to, and then, making it okay, because a lot more men, when we're dating and stuff, a lot of them don't really talk about God like we do. Like women, I've noticed that more of us, we're more prone to, we'll go to therapy and stuff. We'll seek some help. But I feel bad for our men sometimes because it's never really taught to go get help. And it's not taught to be okay, to be vulnerable and be emotional. I want a man who's able to express how he feels. And it's so sad when men cannot articulate
how they feel. Yeah, they're not emotionally. A lot of men are not emotionally mature. I guess it comes with age too, but that's why it's so important to find somebody that's aligned with you and, have your beliefs too, because those people are typically, able to articulate how they feel and be able to express themselves in a way where you'll be able to understand and y'all have that, communication part down pat. But I do feel what you're saying about men not being able to have a safe space where they can kind of express themselves without being judged, because it is some women out here, a man will just, be vulnerable with them, and an argument day come, they throw it back in their face. And that's why I make it my business. Like anybody that I get involved with or I'm in a relationship with, it's a safe space here. You can tell me how you feel, and I make sure, because now I am more emotionally mature.
Right.
It took me a long time to get here because I struggle with expressing myself in relationships too. I used to go straight, to hitting and fighting.
No, man.
I'm not too proud of that,
It's
but,
okay. But you are evolved.
I'm recovering.
You are evolved.
I'll put my hands on y'all, do some more. But they're not able to express themselves and say how they feel, and it hurts my feelings, because Black men, y'all are loved, okay?
Like so
we
much.
love y'all so much. We are not y'all enemy. I don't care what your past or what. Well, let me just speak for myself.
Right.
Okay? I can't speak for any other woman, because but I'm gonna speak for myself and just, it is a safe space here, and I'm in tune with my emotions. I make sure that I'm cautious of what I say to people when, it's arguments, that come about. I'm cautious what I say. I do choose my words wisely. Now I'm not gonna say I'm perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
I'm not perfect. However, if I mess up and I say the wrong thing during an argument, I will apologize. I do hold myself accountable a lot of times. I'm not one of those women that don't admit when I'm wrong. No, I do.
I understand.
But I just want, our Black men to understand that we're not against you. No. Women are not against you. What we desire is just transparency, and that's a lot of things that affect relationships. It's the honesty. Just know that if you're honest with a woman, that respect that you all yearn for, that y'all look for, that y'all love, if you are transparent, that woman will respect you. Not necessarily saying they will stay with you
or agree,
but we can have respect. We can definitely talk about it. It's some women that if you cheat on them, you come clean, they will still be with you. It is women out there. Just practice being honest. Yes,
having integrity.
Yeah, and that, to me, that's character.
It is.
That I want to know your fruit. If I'm dealing with you, I gotta see that fruit. What it look like?
Let me see the seed. I need to know the seed, and once you understand the seed, then you can understand the fruit that you seeing.
Cause baby,
it could be rotten or it could be awesome, baby.
That's my character and integrity.
It's so big.
And I'm not gonna say that I haven't made mistakes. That's why I hold myself accountable. Absolutely. And I ask God to forgive me, and I ask the person that I hurt to forgive me too.
That's because we desire to be better women.
Exactly. But I just think for a man, that integrity and that character means everything, because if you can lie to your partner and your spouse, you can do a lot more things. You could lie, you cheat, and I do believe you steal too. Serious.
No, for real.
Girl, if you lie, cheat, you steal, baby. You will steal
Not you
some out the
gotta
stove. You will steal some out that gas station.
But why the gas station? It's so funny, but it's real. No,
it's easy to steal out a gas station.
See,
it is.
I understand. I get it. No, but everything you said is so real. It's so real. It's the gas station. Oh, you would steal.
You will.
Yes.
You liar.
Yeah, you a dirty liar. Oh, I can't stand a liar, man.
Because I lied too. And I stole in the past, allegedly.
But allegedly, it's alleged for me. But no, that's real. Like, nobody's perfect. And we're not looking for perfection. That's the thing. Me and I realize we're not looking for perfection.
I don't want it.
What I look for, and I'm going to speak for myself, like you said, we're going to speak for ourselves, and we're not going to generalize. But for me, I look for a person that has integrity. I look for a person who's willing to grow. I want somebody to grow with. Like, we're going to have mistakes and everything. It's not going to be peachy keen. It's not going to be perfect. But I desire someone who chooses us, who chooses the relationship and chooses to grow. Because there's sometimes that the people that you love the most, they're going to disappoint you. But if you come to me, you come clean, or we could talk about it. Now, like you said, we might not stay. And you have to respect that. You have to respect that person's decision on how they want to go. But at least I can respect you when you come to me, you know. And it might take some time because we might have to have some space. And then maybe if it's meant, then we can mold it back. But it's when you decide to be selfish and you decide to do what you want because you don't want to lose on that person. That's not fair, especially when you know that person's a good person. But I definitely wish more men would just allow us to open up more, like create the space, because me too, in all of my relationships, all my old men, they know we got a safe space to communicate, because baby, I send books. I try to be better.
Books?
Girl, I know. Like,
why?
No, like in text messages.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's why.
Because I got this problem, like I always just got to get it out, you know what I'm saying? But what I've learned, no, some people do, some people have read, but what I have learned, and I can say I've grown, because when we send those books and things like that, and I've realized I was so caught up.
A book?
I know.
Not a paragraph.
Because I be feeling like I need to get everything out at one time.
Not even and sometimes
at least I break them up. I know, right? I'm evolved because that's just how I am. I collect all the information, and when it's time to fire, I have everything I need to say. Okay. But it don't be about the intention to, you know what I'm saying, nag or anything like that. I just be expressing myself all at one time. I need you to understand. But I have learned in past situations that, one, I be so caught up in my own feelings that I don't realize or think about what it's gonna look like when they receive it on the other end, because it's a lot. It is. And so I've learned that it becomes overwhelming. And so the thing is, I'm such a passionate and compassionate and empathic person, so I just be feeling like I'm such a feely person, so I just gotta get it out because I feel this kind of way. I just gotta say it or whatever. But I've been learning, I'm evolving, but I still have a safe space because I've always encouraged any guy that I've talked to express themselves. I don't want to just hear myself talk. I ain't never been a woman. Don't ever tell me what you think I want to hear. Because really, like you said, it's all about our respect and the integrity. Because my thing is this: if you feel like you had to tell me something that I wanted to hear once I find out the truth, then I'm pissed. Then I'm gonna act.
And that's the thing. You can't come back from a lie though, because now I can never trust you, and it's gonna always be issues. And that's why I always preach to men, because yes, it's some women that will take it overboard and they do the most or whatever, but I won't do the most. Like, I really do want a foundation where we build on transparency. Be able to tell me whatever. Like, if you don't want the relationship no more, you want to do your own thing, then do it. At the end of the day, okay, holler at me. Maybe, you know, you might be my soulmate. Holler at me 2-3 years later when you get all that stuff out your system, but just tell me, give me the opportunity to choose whether I want to be with you or not. So that's the only thing for me, like that character, that integrity, everything, like it means so much to me. Just be honest. That's it. I am a woman that will be okay with the truth. you could talk to me about anything. It does not matter.
Absolutely.
It does not make me look at you any different. If anything, I respect you.
Absolutely.
The lie, I can't respect.
No.
And I don't even give you no convo after that. Girl, for real, like, them paragraphs, I stop. Like, if I feel
I
like...
stop that too.
If I feel like, I done caught you in your lie, because 9 out of 10, I tell people all the time, like, God come to me in my sleep. They be wondering, maybe I snoop a lot, or maybe I go looking for... I'm glad.
9 out of 10, when we come into them about something, we already know.
Exactly.
We just be needed.
I just need you to tell me.
Honestly, a lot of times when us women do certain things, or I will speak for myself, a lot of times, even when I was sending the paragraphs and stuff, I already be having a knowing in my heart, my spirit, that you either don't care or there's something else about it. I just personally have a thing of where I feel like
you have to express yourself.
I need to at least get it out. Because even if you don't respond, at least I know I got it out. I said what I needed to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm evolving and I'm learning. But then again, another thing and a big thing for me in my journey of my single season is the being able to be corrected, or, you know what I'm saying, like acknowledging when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I ain't never trying to be just right, because like you said, I love Black men. And when I choose somebody and when I love you, like, it's not me against you. It's us. It's us against the problem. And I'm always on I'm trying to get to the solution.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Yeah. You know, but you just got to find somebody who values what you value and who also sees things the way you do, because, you know, you be going in circles and talking about the same thing. And then, you know, I just hate when it seems like you said something and then they keep doing the same thing
over and over.
But then that'd be confirmation. And it's so crazy because, like you said, God be telling us stuff.
He does.
And sometimes I know when situations about to end, I already be having that feeling. I already be having that knowing. I'm like, all right, once I send this text message,
this is it.
I already know this person ain't gonna text back or respond. And I have to get over it. It kind of sucks. But again, honestly, I just be thanking God, because when I look back at certain situations and relationships and things where we really wanted something, God's plan. Yeah. Or even when we mess up and we done put ourselves in situations and He allowed us to be in this situation, He removed them people, He be protecting you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I say I don't send a paragraph no more. Like, I find myself in certain situations where I want to, you know, get it all out and just let them know exactly how I feel. They know exactly how you feel.
They do.
You know, they just don't care.
Exactly.
They don't care how you feel. If they cared, they wouldn't do what they do.
Right. You wouldn't
that's why I don't send those paragraphs no more. I just remove myself from the situation. Absolutely. I always tell men, when I'm dating, I always tell them, like, because they get in the habit. I'm very nice. I'm very genuine, and I'm generous. I have a kind heart with anybody that I deal with. I'm very calm. I'm not the rah no more. But when I love, you know,
hard, baby,
and I give you my all up front. So I give people the benefit of the doubt, and I do allow things to go on. However, I do address them. Yeah, and baby, then me addressing you is just me warning you.
Absolutely,
that's all it is. It's you warning you. It's not that you got over on me.
Exactly.
It's not that I didn't know what you did. It's not that I didn't know you lied to me. I do. I'm just giving you the benefit of the doubt and expressing myself. I'm letting you know, because one thing about me, you will wake up blocked the next day. I don't feel like I have to tell you what you did or express anything. The moment you mess up, you try to contact me, you will be blocked the next day. That's me. I'm either loving on you or no more. That's it.
You know what it's called? Peace. Baby.
It's no in between. No. I'm really, it's either hot or cold with me. It's no in between. You either gonna get me 100% who I am authentically up front, or you just gonna get, I don't want to deal with you no more, and I'm moving on with my life.
That's real. And it took me a minute. I'm definitely at that place now, but it took me a minute, you know. But God is good. Like I say, I'm such at peace, but I had to learn that because it was so hard. I'm definitely that person, like, I wonder if they think about this and that. But girl, I'll be caring.
Yeah. In the back of my head, I do. I care. And I do go back to sometimes. Yeah. But
in the back of our mind, what helps us keep going or protect ourselves ultimately is that promise that God gave us.
Exactly.
Because although, baby, don't get it twisted. I might be entertaining you now, But that don't mean
yes, like I
that
already know you're not my husband.
Exactly.
He already told me you're not my husband.
Baby.
That is so true. Like I literally like I prayed to God. I'm like, oh God, I gotta get up out of this.
Right.
Pull me up out of this, Lord. Heal my heart. I don't want to feel this no more.
Right.
And he finally give me that peace. It will be a slap in his face for me to go back. It literally would be like, girl, you was face down on that floor, crying, asking me, begging
me,
girl,
losing sleep, looking crazy, and you gonna sit there and go back,
girl. And I have a habit of not eating when I go through.
Oh, girl, no, baby,
starving.
That ain't never been my ministry, baby. I can still eat,
starving on my back. My stomach queasy. I'm sick.
Now I can say, because we are empathic, there are times like when I'm intensely emotional, I physically feel it. Ooh, but baby, I ain't never lost my appetite.
Oh, I lose my appetite.
Baby,
I get sick to my stomach.
I'm gonna pray for you, sis.
It's cool. I ain't complaining, baby. I've been losing weight.
I know you was happy about it. But sis, no, for the mental part. I'm gonna be like, girl. So it's like you get your heart broken. I should play. Girl, I'm not gonna play with you. I don't want to lose weight.
You want to lose weight? Get your heart broken.
No, that's toxic.
Go find that girl, that baby mama page, and follow it.
You are stupid. No, ma'am.
Go find that girlfriend he hiding from you, girl.
You are foolish.
You want to lose weight? Get your heart broken.
Ultimately, though, I just wish, like, it's amazing how we are on our journey and we're working to steward the single season. I just wish I've recognized that a lot of men don't know how to be single.
No, they can't be by themselves.
And it's not that they're in relationships, because they can say they single and still not be single.
Yeah.
Because you're jumping from woman to woman. And that's the problem. I wish men had more value and standards for themselves, because you need time to heal. Because a lot of times they be holding stuff over our heads and generalizing us, and so they act accordingly and treat different women a certain kind of way. But then you will mess over a good woman because you didn't take time for yourself. Like, men,
hurt people.
Men, you deserve quality, real, and genuine love too. But you got to do the work. You have to do the work.
And you have to go through that transition alone. A lot of times y'all jump from relationship and damage every girl along the way.
Right.
I think it's just so important. And I do want to say, sometimes us as women do enable men too, and we don't give them that space to grow, because we always run back to them. If we all as one, as a unit, decide to let that man be, be great and alone, maybe it will help him, to grow and mature. But men that jump from relationship can't stand being alone, always need that companionship. I do pray for y'all, because it sucks not being able to find your identity outside of a relationship. What do you look like outside of one? Girl, how do you feel? Because that's where the trauma bonds be coming in at, and that's where the damages be coming in when you move on to the next woman, because you didn't find time to heal from that relationship. And a lot of times y'all go back to y'all be in relationship with women, and y'all think love look like them fighting you. Again, I'm somebody that used to express myself in that way, and I used to put my hands on men, and I didn't feel that way. I've evolved. But I didn't feel good afterwards either. It was just me not being able to express myself in a certain way. And that's not love. That's not normal. Getting against a woman beating you up, or hurt, that's not cute. It's not normal. That is not love. They don't love. It's something that they're battling with.
Absolutely.
And also, all that fighting, and just even in baby mamas and baby daddy situations, and y'all think fighting is love. That's not love.
It's not.
None of that is love. If that relationship is causing you to get irate and put your hands on another woman, get out of it.
Please
stop going back to that. At the end of the day, that's love is not supposed to make you mad and upset to the point where you want to put hands on each other. Absolutely. That's not love. That's trauma, that's toxicity.
Absolutely. That's good. That's good. So, guys, not just men, but I think it would be great in this season. Like, if you are single, pray, ask God or whoever you talk to, ask them to help you through this single season. Like, really steward it. Like, really enjoy the time, because you got to realize sometimes we want stuff, relation or whatever, but think about it. It's a lot more people.
I was like, damn,
I was like, you know what?
It'd be like,
I'm like, no, I see what you're doing for others, but I kind of like
that. I sleep great at night knowing that I'm not being cheated on or that somebody's lying to me.
Not even the negative parts about it. You don't have to consider somebody else.
Somebody else's feelings.
Yeah. Of course, we still desire it. So I just encourage everyone, like men and women, like let's continue to do the work. Let's steward the single season. And I encourage more men too. Like it's okay, go to church or find you a little group to connect with or get some therapy, because a lot of times you just need to understand like the different traumas and things that you might experience in your childhood, because it definitely impacts and show up in relationships and just any area of your life.
Yep. And like to piggyback off of what Sanice said, as far as like, therapy to at least learn from your previous relationships. I think we don't learn anything. We just carry on baggage to the next relationship because we didn't take that time for ourselves to kind of like sit with our thoughts and just see where you may have went wrong or where she may have went wrong. And even with men too, y'all have to have grace for females too, because females do have trauma from childhood as well. So take advantage of your resources, therapy, men's group, get involved in the church.
Absolutely.
They do have groups where support men, whatever journey may look like. They even have single just different activities and things in church too when it comes to single people. But we do encourage men and women to take that time and utilize your resources to get the help that you need.
And that's all very boo. So how are you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling great.
Yeah. Like I'm feeling that my song for this week is Auntie Mary. I don't know, it just been stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. Like, let it go. Whatever she said. Whatever Auntie said, that's how I feel for this season and just for this week. And what's your song?
So we're going to bring y'all our song of the week every episode. My song is by Victor Thompson this year. And it's just talking about manifesting the life that you want.
Yes, I love it. I need to
everything you manifesting, you're going to get. So it's an amazing song. Y'all check it out. I love it.
Yeah. Got a nice little Afro beat to it.
Yeah. Next time we'll play our songs. Yeah. But yes, that's our song of the week.
Period. So we want to thank you guys for sticking with us again for another episode. We encourage you to join the community. Follow us on social media at LifeBLifeN. You can follow Yen at
Envy_Yen, so ENVY_YEN.
And you can follow me at Sanice B. And of course, follow our social media. You can also visit our website at www.life-n.com. That way you can go to the podcast link. You can apply to be a guest on the show or a guest writer, or you can collab and work with us on partnerships and things like that. You can read our blog. Yen has a blog coming out.
I have a blog that is coming out soon. I do want you guys to check it out. It's so good. It's so transparent. And it's relatable.
Right.
Yep.
And so that is the end of this episode. See you soon. What is this? I keep doing.
Why?
I don't know.
You did that the last time and you was like, I should never did it.
Right. And I keep doing it.